use your mind and your heart and you say what's ethical. It is like going to the gym. One session isn't going to give you a six-pack. The biggest challenge is if you work in like a destination spa or a holiday spa and you're like trying to get people to rebook. There might be only there for 2 weeks. Come along with me today. I'm doing a English rose inspired makeup look. Lovely and pink and rosy and fresh for the summertime. Just inspired by my dress. But come get ready with me as I chat about how to get rebookings, how to get people to come back in your salon to fill up your books, how to specifically during a treatment ask for the client, inviting them back. So what do I mean by rebooking? You get a new client in, or a client that's come to you on and off and you want them to come back for a treatment. Obviously appropriate treatment. It wouldn't be ethical to just, sit there and hope that, book again and spend more money. Something that's appropriate and that they actually need, whether it's a course of the treatment they're currently coming to you for, or if it's the treatment you're doing at that moment, or if it's a different treatment that may be relevant. So this is how to get them to rebook. It's for anybody who's like freelance or newly qualified esthetician. This also applies if you work in a spa, medi-spa, beauty clinic, beauty salon, hair, the whole spa and beauty, health, holistic professionals, that whole industry. It'll apply to all of you guys. Fitness as well. This one is to give an outstanding treatment, to really hone in on their main concern, why they're there. What do I mean by main concern? Like the reason that they actually picked that treatment, the reason they're actually in with you. You have to figure that out by asking open-ended questions. Like some things are obvious. Massage, you would think, they're there to relax. But a lot of people, they might book it like, is it mental stress or is it physical? Like, you need to try to figure out their main concern. And that is the reason that they booked in, and you want to help solve that issue for them, solve the problem, give them results. So a lot of times with spa treatments you need to, without being pushy, but you do have to explain, it is like going to the gym. One session isn't going to give you a six-pack. You need to be doing home care, and you need to be sometimes you need a course of treatment to tackle a sore shoulder or to tackle a particular issue, and that's why they may need to come back for a course of treatment. So I used to do reflexology as well. I was really loved doing that treatment because you see great results. It's real subtle. It's like acupuncture. It's this it's knowing where to place and knowing what to do and how to treat and where, and how everything in the body links in, the certain zones, the certain reflex points, and how the whole body is mapped onto the feet, like energetic centers and actually the organs. And that's supported by health insurance companies now. So a lot of times it's you might be able to, if they're in for a spa treatment and it's not just pamper and luxury, but even that is a concern and a problem that you're solving for them. So step one, find their main concern, find their problem, and then you may relate, if they're in for massage and they want to relax or they have an issue, you might refer on to a more specific treatment and invite them back in. It has to be an inviting tone, to tackle this issue, you've spoken about this, I can only do so much today in one session, but ideally I'd recommend this more specific results driven treatment like reflexology. You've come in today with migraine issues, and somebody has suggested Indian head, and you were right to pick that one today. But what can be more effective is a course, 3 to 4 sessions of reflexology to get to the root cause, the root issue of the migraine, which could be pituitary gland or overwhelm in the system, stress. So you link it like that. because you've listened to their main issue, their main concern. So that's how you give outstanding treatment. The treatment has to be top notch first of all, or else they no chance of suggesting rebooking. Then you need to invite them back, and it has to be part of the results. Like, you'll also be recommending home care. It's part of the job and sales. That's why I'm always promoting learning how to sell, so that you don't have to be pushy. Learn it so that it's a skill and it's effortless, and there's no need to be pushy because you're recommending quality products. You're recommending, like, do you believe in the products? Do you believe in, like, sometimes just rebooking is appropriate. So it's being so good at your sale technique that you can afford to mix and match, that you don't have that target and commission pressure of having to sell to everybody in every treatment. That you use your mind and your heart, and you say what's ethical. That sometimes this person, they don't need a particular home care. What's going to be more effective is if they come back in. And everybody should be rebooking. If you had a nice treatment and you're getting results, like, spa treatments are limited in what they can do. They need to often be like the gym. It needs to be a regular occurrence, at least once a month, like, to really have that impact. Like, some people unwind and spend how much in a restaurant or in a bar to try and relax, or they go out dancing. Like, for some people, going to the spa is a hobby. That's their unwind time, that's their mental de-stress, that's their detox. Like, it's not always just pamper, indulgent luxury. So bear that in mind as well. And if you give an outstanding treatment, that's the first step to getting rebooking. The second step is you're solving their concern, and you're continuing to work on their main issue, their problem. Concern is like why they came in. So rebooking is also suggesting appropriate other treatments or complementary treatments, and that style of cross promotion. So what do I mean by that? Like, recommending if, like, another treatment that you offer would apply, or if you work with other therapists, you could cross promote them and have an offer, and vice versa, they promote you. Like, if there's a limit to what you can do, as, say, for example, massage therapists, sometimes there's a physio might need more specific, or somebody that does dry needling, or you just have to know the limits and the expectations. Manage the client's expectations of your treatment. Are they coming in for a weight loss body wrap, a detox wrap, and they're expecting to walk out completely like a new shape? No, it's a detox wrap. You may need 2 or 3 sessions depending on how much toxicity is in your body. It's all unique. So all this has to be managed, and expectations managed and explained to the client as well, in a nice, polite way, and like in a way that they can relate to and understand. Like, their main, say, like, wraps are more as a complementary to your overall weight loss journey. So definitely come back for another wrap, because it will eliminate deep-rooted seated toxicity in the body. It didn't get there overnight, so it can't be cleared overnight. And always to take that metaphor of going to the gym, because I think people can really understand that one session will make you feel good, one session will get you results, but long-term effective transformation comes from regular treatments. So can they become some kind of member of the gym? Can you give a loyalty discount? Can you give some kind of incentive? So that's another great tip. Have incentives for rebooking. That it encourages them to come back as well, or like have a package deal, or like sometimes it's great to include in a course of treatments, to include the home care in the price, include some of the products in the price. You're working on acne prone skin, they definitely need to come back for a couple of sessions. You're tackling different issues. You're tackling maybe the inflammation, the redness. They may need to take zinc nutrition tablets. They may need to then later on come back for like resurfacing on the skin, or skin peel to take away the active either fungal or bacteria in the skin. They may need, think outside the box, silk cushion, pillowcase, things like this, makeup tools, or tools that are like, they may need mineral makeup instead of liquid makeup, because it'll let their skin breathe. Jane Iredell is a great brand for that. So what I'm trying to say is, have packages, have thought out packages that get results, and have home care included in them. That's a great suggestion. Even if you're only working new in a salon, bring these type of suggestions to your employer. Say, I keep coming across clients who have these issues, even if they're just like the hardest challenge is if you work in like a destination spa or a holiday spa, and you're like trying to get people to rebook. There might be only there for 2 weeks of their summer vacation, or that can be tricky. But how you get your rebooking there is, you have to know the books, look at the books ahead of time, look at the schedule, and can they come back later, like for a different treatment. They're there to pamper, so it's giving that people that permission and that allowance to be like, well, we have a slot free tomorrow, or we're quite booked up tomorrow, but on the next day I'm sure you can make time in the evening after you're on vacation, so come early, wake up first thing and come down to the spa. We'll fit you in for this type of treatment. Like, it's letting them know that that's acceptable. It's like giving them permission, like it's okay, you can have more than one treatment if you're here on vacation, or you're here on a cruise, or you're here, like, encourage them. And just, it's meant to be an invite. Rebooking is like an invite. It's all to do with your tone, friendly tone, and have a tone, and your voice is one of concern and empathy, and that comes from a brilliant consultation. So make sure you have really good client consultation skills, your treatment is outstanding and excellent, you've connected and built trust and rapport with the client. Hopefully those tips for rebooking and getting your client back in the door will be helpful to you. Keep them in mind and keep practicing, and get so good at your overall sales skill that you can recommend products and rebook and upgrade and all. That's the goal, to do that in all treatments, because that's how you get outstanding results.